Bulls?
Team Bulls is from the Victoria Curling Club in Victoria, BC. And the XL Cup works by inviting some out-of-province teams to play against our top 6 teams.
Yeah. Should be a good game, though. Both teams sitting at 4-0 after pool play, so had to do an LSD for Hammer, which DeSchiffart won by pinning theirs. So looking like a pretty simple end so far. Few draws and hits probably likely to be seen.
Yeah, looks like they're going to kind of run the rocks up for the first end, get a handle of the ice.
Yep.
Might be looking at a blank end here, but there's also a chance of the delayed corner coming up, so we'll just see where this rock ends up. The lead for Team Bulls, Mara Harris. Fun fact, she's the daughter of Olympic silver medalist Mike Harris. She's hanging out there a little bit.
Seemed to curl up at the end, though. It'll stick around in the 12-foot.
It's the optimal place for the delayed corner to go up, but it doesn't look like she's playing that. Looks like she's just elected to hit the rock. Keep the end simple. It's kind of what you look for in a first end.
Yeah, it keens up the ice a bit. You know the path. You can really get a good read on it early on in the game and can help you later on for sure.
Yeah. Getting kind of caught in that outside path there a little bit. Hadn't really been played in practice. Might just be a little straighter out there to start.
Okay.
Now the second for Team Bulls is Gabby Brissett. She's just going to draw to the top 4 here.
Here what? Tighter path. Mars rock. Right here.
Slight advantage
14-7.
for Team Bulls here is, getting a 1 free draw here to the 4-foot. See what the path is doing while the
Really
skipper
nice.
stuck throwing hits for a bit.
Yeah, it's good to get that draw out of the way early, especially for some of those front-end players to kind of get a feel for what the ice is like for those ends that might end up becoming a little more complicated.
And great knowledge of the weight there, putting a top pin with just a light sweep. Really great positioning.
Sarah Yarmich is playing lead for Team DeSchiffart and is now playing the little hit and roll with Hammer. They want to try to keep the play away from the center. We have 3 other games going on this morning, all semifinals. We have one other women's semifinal, which is Team McMahon playing Team Richards, and 2 men's semifinals going on tonight, this morning. We have Team Davies versus Team Elsenheimer, and Team Burton versus Team Dirksen from Saskatchewan. We'll make sure to keep you updated as those games go along.
Yeah, should be some great semifinals today. All these teams looking really strong this weekend, and it's been some great curling.
Clean. 10. Clean.
Emma Yarmich playing third for Team DeSchiffart. They're actually playing with 3 this weekend.
Yeah, it's always quite impressive when a team plays with 3 and still manages to go 4-0 in their pool play.
Yeah, they played well with 3 all weekend.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, nice little hit there. Just seeing some exchanges of some rocks.
Classic first end usually, how these go.
Very typical for junior curling. Just a nice clean there. Well thrown rock.
Okay, same weight. You got it. Ten. Clean. 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 Yep. Yep. Hard, Sarah. Clean. Clean. Good. Clean 4. Good. Good throw. All right, you got it. 10. Clean. 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 9-3. Good. 9-3 on your second one, and I think like 9-6 on your first one. Okay. Or with 3 rocks. I don't know. They're like moving not very much, but still a little bit.
So just talking about the ice there, it sounds like it's just running a little straighter in these first ends. Takes a little while to break in there.
Yeah, we've seen a couple sheets this weekend started a bit straighter, but as you break in the pass and kind of wear them in, it starts to really open up with some curls. So it'll really come down to which team can read the ice and trust what they're seeing.
It's a big thing. I mean, ice conditions are prone to change throughout the game.
A nice hold there to catch a piece of that rock, and unfortunately they'll roll out.
It'll also give DeSchiffart a chance to take a look at some paths, play maybe a new path they haven't seen. This gives them the opportunity to get a feel for what draw weight might be like in the later ends.
Yeah, and you know she'll never try and give Emily the same shot twice, so she'll try and put it in a different spot to make that hit and roll a little bit more challenging and maybe get fortunate miss or the easier blank.
She might want to also put it in the on the kind of towards the wing to give herself a little bit of an easier chance at the blank.
Sweeping out of the hand. Doesn't look like it's heavy.
Yeah, this path might be a little bit fresher as it seems to be from the outside or the inside out. See the extra sweeper coming out as to help out, and they just don't get it quite top 12. So this gives Team Bulls a chance to make a nice come around, and actually the force is now in play.
Yep. Yeah, bit of a fortunate miss there for Bulls. If you're ever gonna play the free draw on your lot first, you ideally be in or even back house so that they don't have the opportunity. But looks like Emily's elected just to hit it, eliminate the split for the deuce maybe, and just give her the blank attempt.
Yeah, at this point in the game, the draw is pretty tough. It's still probably a pretty fresh path. Don't really know. It's a harder shot. This is definitely the easier shot of this sim. Hit and roll to the center and try to make the blank as hard as possible.
Yeah, there's still lots of game left. You're going to see probably both these teams start to play a little bit more aggressively as the game goes on and try and score their deuces. But first end of the game, never a bad thing to play it easy, play it clean. Which
looks like she just doesn't roll in, so this gives DeSchiffart the chance to
I'll go inside out.
throw it through, and you might be able to get a new look at another path here.
Yeah, really important on these to pick a shot, like pick a weight, pick a path, and then tend to throw it, just to get an easier read and
Okay, 10.
help you later on in the
You
game.
got it.
Yeah, using this is important. It's not a free shot. You know, you can get a little look at the ice, look at what the path's doing, and it's just a chance to. It's kind of an opportunity here. So
Yep.
she's deciding to throw the inside out path here, the opposite way, just to see what it looks like.
Definitely looks like we're getting a bit more curl going
Towards the wings.
towards the wings, so that's definitely a good thing for DeSchiffart to see and feel and know how to call if she needs to later on in the game. So that'll be a blanked end for the first.
Mhm. Yeah.
So if they throw it in, we like hitting and
Yeah.
Okay.
I like hitting all.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay. You have a white fluff on your. No, just turn your head.
We're going for 3 here.
Back here for a second end action here in the semifinal of the 2023 XL Cup. Might be seeing some guards put up now. Seems they're comfortable with the ice. So now they're.
You want to be right here.
Yeah, you see Emily holding her broom there for the tight guard position, really
Okay,
just
running
trying to force the action a bit now
Clean.
and
Clean it.
play a bit more of a draw game than a
Can we
hit.
clean
Yeah,
it?
we'll see one center guard. And then after the
15-8.
first couple stones, we'll either see them go for it or maybe try the bail.
Important positioning on those
15-5.
center guards is to be biting or on the center line, especially with that no-tick rule now. That is a crucial rock positioning. So it's definitely becoming a Leeds ability to throw those tight center guards and be on the center line.
Switch! Line's good! Room!
Looks like it out there. Might be a little heavy.
No, line's good! Line's good! No, line's okay!
Looks like weight's coming down. Really
Caught
good.
the late break there.
Caught the curl.
Just here. Whoa, just here.
Getting pretty close to that guard. Really nice draw there.
Good, 15-2.
That just wrapped around really nicely.
15-2. The speed looks good out there too for a top 4. Playing the freeze now.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see some more action this end. I think they should be pretty close. They just saw the draw being thrown, so they can throw it pretty similar to how the draw that DeSchiffart just put up.
Are we disregard? 3. Okay, clean. Just leave it on the center line.
See that freeze attempt come up just a bit light. The sweepers will back off
16-4.
and just put up another center guard for them to use later.
Trying to leave it on the center line there. That's that no-tick rule coming into play again.
More.
Line's close.
More.
A little tight. Okay, line's good. Line's good. Close.
Get one.
Yep.
It seems to be that there's a little bit of a late break there.
Yeah, it seemed to catch a bit of a harsher curl, more aggressive a little later on, but not a bad shot there as they rolled to a
14-7.
corner.
I
And
just didn't give her enough. She threw it good.
Gives Team Bulls now the chance to make this freeze again.
force it by taking that guard over, though. You force them to play the other side, which is definitely what you'd want. See, a lot of these teams are getting really good at knowing their tolerance on their shots and making better misses out of a missed shot than
Okay, room right now.
you did back a bit.
Running. Here. Okay, line then. Line's
I
fine.
think it's going to
line's
slide a bit deep here. Now,
Yeah.
now it's just about where you put this. Being deep here isn't terrible, as it could be a
14-6.
catcher for.
Yeah, just a bit of an overcorrection there. Wanted to be top 8, ended up being just biting back 8, which is not a bad
I like
rock
that.
spot.
Top 4.
Once it's back, you want to sweep them back as much as possible, so then you don't leave a good freeze on the button.
Stay straight until the very end. Just stay straight until the very end.
So I'm talking about the path. It stays pretty straight until the end there.
Yeah, it's always interesting with the 3-man teams. It's just that one sweeper. It's a bit of an art to be able to switch sides and hold the rock or make it curl. And see her get a pretty good plow on this rock.
Line's really good. Switch if you can. Distance, distance. Hard, Emma. Yep. Go.
Good call there by Emma in the house, calling for a
Go,
distance
go,
sweep
go,
versus
go, go,
a
go, go.
curl sweep. It's a
Good.
different technique on the brush head.
15-3.
And
Good
you
sweep.
can really maximize your distance or your curl there, and they elected to pick their for distance,
Okay, one
which
hitting here.
Okay.
Should run pretty good.
Looks like the DeSchiffart is shot 2 right now, but playing the run here, if you get it right in the middle of those 2 rocks, it should get both of them. And they should be able to sit 2 here with this shot.
Right off. Okay, we're just peeling.
Just hanging out there, and then we'll just get the peel.
may have been thrown just a touch wide, but not a bad result there, peeling off that center guard, exposing the
Good
Reds,
guarding.
the top 4.
I don't mind that, actually.
Or we just come on top.
That.
She's playing that.
If you play the
I
tap.
kind of like here. Sorry?
I think that red double is there.
They'd have to throw the run double.
Yeah, I don't know if it is there, because
shooter
that
would
one,
roll
The shooter would roll
They
out.
made that.
yeah, I just don't know if you catch that second one. It looks like that center red may be
can throw
just
here.
a hair lower,
Top 8.
so
I like that.
You'd have to play.
Oh,
You would
this
have
is
to play the run.
You got it.
yeah,
It's
I
cheating.
think the run double's the easier way to get the double. I don't know if you can throw enough weight to eliminate both reds.
Draw behind the corner, and they play that. At least you'd have one behind the corner.
Yeah,
3, 4.
With the late break, you might be able to get a hack waiter in there.
Line's good.
they feel like they're in a pretty good spot, so they're just
Curl if
electing
you
to
can.
guard it up
Curl.
again and force
Yep, curl.
Bulls into calling a couple more run backs potentially.
Hard, Sarah. Curl. Curl. Yeah, keep going, keep
I
going.
want to
keep
leave
going.
this in an optimal
Go,
spot
go,
for
go,
a
go, go, go.
double
Hit
or a
those, hit
triple.
those. Go, go, go.
Yeah, sliding a hair deep,
Okay,
trying to get
15-2.
that locked
That's
on.
good. Yeah, that's good.
It's not a bad shot there. That yellow is still accessible in the back, so
Yeah.
Bulls will have to make a play on these reds now.
Yeah, should be able to save your shooter and the one at the back if you hit it where you're intending to.
Just on the low side.
Low side, they might be able to get a double and maybe push that red out into the open, which is a pretty good good position for them if they can get that red out in the open.
Whoa. Curl. Curl. Gotta curl.
Got to curl up a bit here,
Alright.
and they will just stuff it, but leaving their yellow nose in front of that red, so not a bad spot for Emily to be sitting right now.
Come here. No, we're 1.
Skiffort's only shot 1 here, so
Like,
that yellow can be that yellow at the top is actually in a pretty interesting place right now for
Yeah.
go between
for
those
Bulls.
2.
I don't mind that.
Yeah,
I like
Emma
that.
looking at
Come
the
here.
yellow, red, yellow combination hit there to sit the 2, but You never want to play a shot like that too early and leave Emily a couple doubles to get out of this end. So they're probably going to save that shot for a bit later, maybe.
Yeah,
I mean, if you like back line, go here, do this. This was in.
I don't mind that.
Yeah, Kate, just back line.
So touch more. You got it.
So I mean, they're okay taking their one here at the end of the day. It's only the second end.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see a pretty finesse shot here. They're calling for a little backline
Back line.
tap
Kate,
to promote their red to sit two, but not eliminate that back yellow, as it is a good catcher rock for them.
hard
And that yellow rock's actually helping them in the back.
Red's rock's got the weight, just has to curl up.
Okay, whoa.
Try and get it
Okay,
on the side.
sorry.
That's okay.
Just
Yeah,
12,
just
5.
Okay.
So just heavy there.
Yeah.
Just hung out, didn't quite catch the break as much as they intended.
Yeah, you're seeing that a lot this weekend. If you throw that little bit up,
Like
a
10,
little bit
roll
up
the
weight than you're
shooter.
intending to, it just doesn't quite break the same and it runs straighter. So
Okay.
oftentimes we're missing on the wide
Pick up,
side
Rock.
with those heavier shots. Emily gonna try and move some rocks around and hopefully leave some yellows in some better spots.
Yeah, pushing that red back into the back house is actually going to help them a little bit too. You might be able to open up a freeze or a tap or something.
Definitely got to be careful with this shot, though. You never want to dead stuff that red on the yellow and leave your rock guarding them.
Clean. 10. Clean. Yep. Clean. Whoa.
Just ended up a little wide there, actually promoting the red now.
Alright.
Yeah, not a bad spot, though. It opens up the front house and push that red behind tee in a spot where they can bump and roll or just freeze to it with saving their yellow at the back.
Which was their goal in that situation. It would have been nicer if they would have stuck the yellow in the top 8 there, so it was usable. But that yellow that rolled actually is in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
Kate,
I
10.
like that.
And
We're going to see a
timeout
coach's
here.
interaction here.
Play on those back ones.
Wondering what her shot is.
Well,
She's probably playing a hit and roll off of a
Right,
four,
but she's rolling out or she's clipping it.
Or she's stuffing the red onto the yellow.
Well, no, I mean, or she's playing, like you're talking about those back 4 ones?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think she's sticking around if she hits it unless she throws like little weight, but
Right. I think she's concerned about losing her yellow. She's just concerned about getting back 4 behind that stuff.
okay, so you
Interesting.
think
There's
that she'll
actually
just hit and roll?
that yellow
Yeah.
here
Okay, so then what?
in the corner is actually counting. So
Yeah, I mean, you can never count out satellite rocks like that that are biting. Those can sometimes be forgotten rocks that can come back in the end.
But
But
that's her shot. So if we play up there, she's playing that no matter what.
Yeah.
Right?
I think they're
mean,
just
if we
talking here
hit
about
roll,
how to
depending,
eliminate
like,
some
where
reds
we
here
roll,
to
we could set up.
set up
so
for
if
a
she is back
bit of a
4, it
bigger
has
end.
something like an angle.
Yep. Yeah.
Yellows.
She's going to try to roll straight.
eliminate yellows.
Yeah.
I think we take
Yes,
away that
you're correct.
roll
Okay, so
right now.
by what? Top 8? Like draw? Or I mean, we could play like board, hit and roll behind the corner. 4 will stay, 3 will go.
Yep. Yeah, and then she's just throwing a straight draw.
Yeah.
Yep.
I like hitting and rolling off the top
And
yellow.
That one's
You don't really want to.
Yeah.
That yellow is actually not
I
a
like the same way that you
terrible
just
spot for
threw.
team bowls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely I
Yeah,
think
I'll
the,
give you same
the
ice.
easier shot, but I think they're electing to go for to actually hit their own with board weight and kind of try and roll both over to that corner red and try and bury at least one of them.
Yeah, the only thing with the shot is that it ends up both the rocks are now behind T line. It gives
All
bowls the opportunity to make a play
sounds good.
on
You got it.
something. The only advantage though is that they actually have a rock buried top 4, so I think Bulls is more concerned about the top 4 one than these 2 behind T.
Same weight.
Clean. Yeah.
Down.
Yes.
Looks like the sweepers are calling it a bit light here, so they're going to have to hold the line.
Hard, Sarah, hard.
Don't want this rock to overcurl and
Yep, keep going, keep going.
get nose or inside nose.
Okay, that's fine.
Ends up losing this one of their own.
That red will stick around at the back,
That's good.
so
Good shot. Just touchdown, I thank you. A little less, you know.
giving Emily the hit and roll attempt to get out of some trouble early here in the
11-3?
game.
Yeah,
Oh, oops.
yeah.
Roll. Sorry? Yeah. Yeah, stay close.
If
Get
she's
a
able to
little
roll
bit
this
here.
just past the center line, buried under that red, they'll be sitting in a pretty good spot because it'll be pretty tough for Emma to get at it with her first skip rock.
Whoa, wide. Left side. Wide. Need to curl, curl.
Just a bit wide there, so going for the nose, which leaves them shot rock, forcing them
I'll count that one, but
to
I like 10 here.
hit it, but not a bad result.
It's not moving. Less. Yeah.
She's gonna play the hit and
Okay, we wanna
roll
hit and roll
behind the corner.
Keep, you got it.
We gotta stay like 3/4 in the 8 foot. to
Not
be
given
shot,
much
though.
ice here,
Okay,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
shows us
Okay,
that
you got it.
they don't really think the ice is curling that much on hits going outside in, which is a good read from the skips. Seen a couple here go wide and hit the wrong side of their rock, so tightening up the ice.
10! Yeah. 10 down!
Whoa! Roll behind! Whoa!
Plan B here, trying to get the go behind. You don't really want nose.
Yeah, just seemed to be a little lighter than they were intended to throw, but definitely not a bad spot here.
Same weight.
Rolled to be edge on edge with their red, so a hit and roll under is pretty tough.
I don't think they can get the inside of that.
No,
The best we're gonna be is here. And it
I
kinda
think
leaves
I
the
think
nose
you
to
can only
do
get
that.
inside if you were to throw like
Okay,
back
same
four weight
weight.
and just tap it back
Here?
and kind of sit there.
It's
But
a little early in the game for that.
yeah, exactly. So you're gonna see Emily just throw a hit here, try and sit on hit nose and make the hit for two a little bit more difficult, but giving up a deuce this early in the game, still lots of game left, so not bad.
Same weight. Thinking it should be able to hold. As close to nose as we can get.
They're just thinking about the nose hit here. Make the shot for two as hard as possible.
Hard.
Mara, I'll play.
Just trying to push it over to get as close to nose as possible.
Good brush.
Yeah, they'll get pretty close to nose and just sit right there, which nice shot by Emily there.
Sorry, I
to-
was sliding really wide. I was like, good brush.
Okay, yeah, I'll throw the same weight. Less. Yeah.
Same way, she just saw the shot.
Yeah, just saw how her rock ran. Like, got a good look for her first shot and saw Emily throw a similar path, so should be
Okay.
able
I
to
don't know
get
what
pretty
she said.
close to
She
nose
said
on
she
this one
liked-
as well.
She had a bit more ice.
Okay. I'll give you the same weight.
Keep, sounds good. You got it.
Whoa! Oh!
It's hanging out there.
Yeah. Seems to be curling up nice though, so
Clean!
Sees the nose hit, little roll is
yeah,
not gonna hurt.
just a clean there by Sweeper, and DeSchiffart will get her deuce. So they will go up 2-0 after 2. And we can do a little score update as some ends have just wrapped up.
Good throw.
Call him.
Richards
Sorry, I
and
didn't call
McMahon
the entire time.
blanking their first end as well. And Davies taking
one more
one
after
against
squared.
Elsingheimer.
Nice.
So it'll be 1-0.
Got a measure going on over on sheet 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yep.
That's what we were going for. So
Yeah.
good job to get the 2 there. So do we
And all the semifinals being really close games off the bat. It's good to see.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, always like to see some close games on Championship Sunday.
I'm going to take a little break, and we'll be back for N3 action
Yeah.
in a moment.
Yep.
Good job. Let's go. Keep it up.
Thanks.
I know, but I mean they were on the. Now you have to cross again. True. Yeah. Yep.
Down.
Line's good.
Take a look. Take a look.
Line's
Yep.
good. Top 4. It's moving. Moving quite a bit.
Yep.
Top 4.
Top 4.
Right here. Just here. Just here.
Yep.
14-9.
Hard, Emma.
Yep. Yep. Bite forefoot.
Keep going.
Good.
Go, go, go.
That's good. 14-9. Good sleep.
Two, three. Okay, a little bit sideline. Right here, line's close. Yeah, keep it moving. As far as you can take it. Keep going, keep going. Okay, 18-2.
Touch up.
Line's close. 3.
Whoa, up, 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 up.
Line's good. Okay, switch.
Up.
Switch.
Up.
Curl.
Whoa, line's fine.
Curl. Go easy. Easy.
Welcome back to
Whoa.
N3 action here at the Okotoks Curling Club. We're
Sit. Good.
we're playing
16-2.
playing the third end here in the semifinal of the XL Cup.
Good sweep. Wow, look at that little setup.
Lazy? Laser. Oh. I fucked up the camera, by the way. Yeah.
Do you like corner freezing or? Okay. So. I'll throw a touch more.
Welcome back to the
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
again to the third end for the second time. Sorry, we had a little. Our camera guy left and left me in charge.
Switch.
Yeah, you
And
never want to do that. You
I
never want to leave you in charge of technology.
messed it up in the
at
first
10
2
a.m.
seconds I tried to do it.
Yeah.
So we're back.
Go,
Looks like some good
keep going.
good setup by the DeSchiffart team here to have a center guard and 2 around it. And then a good setup by the Bulls team. Now they have a corner guard and 1 around it. So this will be a very interesting
Very
end.
aggressive end here,
Yes.
so it should be fun. But on a side note, Michael, which team do you believe out here has the best looking jersey?
That's a good question, Kai. I'll have to think about it and get back to you on that one. But I have I mean, the Skifford jerseys are are quite nice. They got the mountains on them. That's pretty
On
cool.
the roll.
We do enjoy some good mountains, yes.
A skate though.
Oh, and interesting. The peel and gets the roll. Now they have double corners, which isn't hurting them at all.
No, definitely going to want to hide some rocks behind some guards here and hopefully set up a comeback
okay.
deuce.
It rolled okay.
Yeah, DeSchiffart's actually in a pretty good position for the steal here with that center guard replacing the center guard now. With a 2 on top there in the top house, it's going to be very hard for Bowles to generate a deuce now. So now to you, who has the best jerseys out here?
Okay.
Oh, wow. Best jerseys, you know, I really like the Elsingheimer teal, you know. It's a very
nice.
new color on the tour, and
It is very nice.
we see a lot of greens and reds and blacks and grays, so seeing a nice teal this year was nice breath of fresh air.
That's good.
You know, it's a championship Sunday here in the Okotoks
Yeah.
There
Curling
they
Rink,
are.
but it is also NFL football Sunday. So we got some pretty good games today, so we're going to go through them and pick who we think will win.
I'm ready.
First up, we have the Buccaneers and the Colts today.
Colts.
Yeah,
Colts are
I
taking that one for
agree
sure.
there. I do not think the Buccaneers are taking that one. Next up, the Patriots and the Giants.
Oh, that's a terrible matchup. But both those
Yeah.
teams are pretty bad.
You know, they're pretty bad, but I'm going Giants here because I refuse to cheer for the Patriots.
I'm going to take the Patriots because I took the Giants.
Okay. Steelers and Bengals.
Well, now Joe Burrow's out, so
There's been a
I'm
lot of
thinking the
quarterbacks.
Steelers.
There's not a lot of healthy quarterbacks there out there anymore. You know, I think the Bengals are still gonna.
Yeah, but
Bengals are gonna take this one.
this is here now, so
I'm going Steelers.
All right. What about
Yeah.
the Panthers and the Titans?
Hey. and if you're light, that's fine.
Panthers.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Titans.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't want to agree with you. The Jaguars and the Texans.
Jaguars.
Well, you're picking first all the time. I don't really like this, but I'll go Texans. The
Saints.
Saints versus the Falcons.
Saints.
There's no hope for the Falcons.
There's no hope for the
There's
Falcons.
no hope.
I know a lot of Falcons fans out there that would like to disagree, but
Yeah, you are correct. There's a lot of them, but they would be mistaken.
good, nice draw coming in here by Team DeSchiffart. They have a really good end set up here.
15-4.
Just left it a little light.
Oh, not a bad rock positioning there. Definitely throwing to the tolerance on that one.
Team Bulls
Sitting-
now sitting 2 right now. Team Bulls now having to play the hit and roll here, and is now forced to try and generate their deuce here in the center.
Yeah, I mean, definitely lots of end left. They can definitely set up a deuce, but we also have the Rams and the Cardinals today. I think the Rams are going to take that one.
So that should be an easy Rams,
Yeah.
and then Broncos and Browns. Let's be real. Browns
both
are not
bad.
Browns are not looking good though, and so I think the Broncos should take that. Well,
Yeah.
Broncos have been on a little bit of a streak though,
Well,
so
you know, some would have said their season wasn't looking too good, but man, they've really turned that around. So hopefully they can keep that up.
all right, and this is looking pretty good here.
Yeah, just a
Very nice
beautiful
roll.
shot there. Yeah,
Really good weight control on that shot. Really well managed by the line call and a good sweep.
yeah, those are definitely big team shots. It takes all 4 players to be on the same page and communicate very well on those, and they definitely communicated and managed it perfectly to
Yeah, I think
bury
they-
that rock.
I think they played to the conditions right. They knew it was a little straighter, so they call a little less weight, and it's a pretty good call there.
Yeah, was like it.
Line's good. 4. Line's good. Running right now. Running.
Sitting out there a little bit. I just got to catch the break. If the weight's right, it should catch the break
Yeah,
and curl nice.
seems like it's starting to curl there, but all depends on the weight here now.
She doesn't want any bounce, just because she doesn't want to leave Team Bulls any hit and roll behind again, and that's actually not in a bad
That's
spot.
not a bad spot.
Doesn't look like the hit and roll's very easy.
No, I don't know if you can get too close to the inside.
Yeah. Like, this is not how we play.
It's DeSchiffart's still in a pretty good position for the force here.
Yeah,
It's a lot of play in the center.
Yeah, like it was
definitely seeing a lot of rocks in play, which, well, you never know how that's going to end up till every rock is thrown. So,
And now they're forced to play with Hammer in the center now. It's a little late in the end to bail, especially with two guards that are pretty spread apart.
Hey, room right now. Top floor. Bumping. T. Clean. T. Just bumping. T. Clean. Clean. Top floor.
Seems to be coming in here nice. Catch the break.
just trying to curl. It's got a
Great shot, Mare.
really nice shot there,
Very-
getting as close to that top 8 red as they could. And take away that hit.
Very
on
well
the
played.
red.
That yellow's in a very good position for a little hit raise.
Yeah, those were two
Shot there.
crucial shots
That's
for
that's
Team Bulls.
great
So
shot.
very, very well managed. And
Good call.
here we go. Off to sheet 3. You
Great
got
shot.
some,
Little update action coming at you.
yeah, that is a
Sheet.
lot of rocks under one corner guard.
Sheet 3 between Elsenheimer and Davies here. Davies is the red rocks looking like they're in a little bit of trouble here, Kai.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too often,
Was there
especially that
anything?
high guard being just over hog line. I mean,
Oh, okay.
it's one of those ends where you don't see it a lot, where 6 rocks are buried under one guard.
Looks like a lot of shots were made in this end here.
Yeah, a lot of freezes, a lot of taps. So looks like Davey is forced to play the draw for 1.
No, it's not the last one.
Oh, is it?
2, 3.
This will be a draw tap then to maybe put the pressure on Elsingheimer.
2, 3, 3. Can we chop off?
Well, I think that rock there shows that both teams know that path very
That's
well.
okay.
But
I
back,
think there's still access to that yellow if they need it. And oh, it looks like Davies did make that. Now just
Sorry.
very nice draw from Zach Davies there.
yeah, both teams definitely reading that path very well if they're able to make that shot
that
7
enough?
times in a row and
I
keep
don't think it
burying.
does.
But
It's very interesting to see who shot there now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just try and hit
looks
it
like they're
here
just
pretty
electing
much.
to play the draw. We'll have the update for you in a second.
See what I
yeah,
can
you
do?
see Emily here just really taking her time and looking at those angles to make sure that she leaves her rocks in good spots and doesn't leave
Oh, wait.
DeSchiffart
Do you think
an
bumper's enough?
easier bail shot to get thrown into
She's-
some trouble
Yeah, I
here.
think she's looking at that that yellow that
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Meredith just
I'm
threw.
good with bump.
Yeah,
Should
you
we roll
can't
the
see
shooter?
too much of it though, so you got to be very cautious with what weight you pick and how you choose
I
to
like
throw
bump.
it.
She's thinking bumper weight, which is or board weight. It's
should
just
curl a bit more, yeah.
it
Just
should
hit
be able to
like
catch the break here. It's not too much weight, so
I mean, maybe hairless? I like this though. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's make it. Roll the shooter here.
Well, as Emily gets to go there, so I'll take one last look at the Elsingheimer Davies sheet as that end comes to an end. We saw Ben Keith delivers last rock to the 4-foot to guarantee 1, and it looks like they will be measuring a couple rocks there.
yeah, this looks like a big measure. We'll have that update for you. in a
Yeah,
minute.
always fun to see a measure of 4 stones in the 8-foot.
Yes.
You don't see it too often.
Back to our feature sheet. It just looks like she just got on the
A
inside
little
there.
tight there and move the rocks, but not bad. Maybe
Maybe just a hair heavy. if
Yeah.
anything.
maybe a little heavy and a little tight off the hand.
Sorry.
Now we'll see Emma come down and deliver her last one. But back to the measure.
You got it.
It is indeed a measure of 4 rocks.
Measure of 4 rocks. You don't see that very often.
I do believe Elsingheimer got their guaranteed 2 though, so this could be a measure for just the 2 or
I like the
possibly a 4.
Got it.
Oh.
Yeah, so that yellow beats out that red.
I don't know how this is really working here. This is very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Well,
they haven't indicated anything
Yeah,
yet.
no indication, so we will.
3, 4, 3,
Oh, and it's 3.
3, 4.
That is a big three,
Big three
for
for
Elsingheimer to put them up 3-1 after 2 ends.
Back to our feature sheet here. They look like they're just playing the guard. Just guard that shot, the shot that they might have for 2. I think all they have now is a draw through the port.
Yeah, I mean,
Intern
it
side.
forces them into take a look at a new path and make her throw hard shot for the deuce here. So
Okay, yeah, that's
I don't know
it did, yeah.
how there that port is though. I think it is running straight around. It looks like
this is one of those moments I'm glad I'm commentating and not throwing, because
they're going to call a timeout right now. And see what they're. Let's listen in.
No easy way.
Is that easy?
I mean, you just, yeah, you I don't really see any sort of upbeat.
No.
Really. Like, you can play the double run, but that's so hard.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the draw. I just wanted to kind of, you guys,
Okay.
which I don't think we will.
Here, I'm gonna see what they have to say as well. What do you? Sorry. Yeah. We'd have to. Well, just have to get like yeah, half in the 4.
Looks like they're talking about the draw here. Just they need half the 4 foot.
Yeah.
Just depends what turn she's thinking. I think both turns are running pretty good, so it's just whatever path they know and they're comfortable with.
If you like the draw. Yeah. Yeah, I guess make the draw.
Yeah, it looks like they just need a piece of that 4 foot
make sure
there.
we
So
finish it,
this will
but
be another good team shot if they're able to execute it, where the needs to be thrown close, judged right, and well managed between the third and the 2 sweepers.
Wide out turn draw coming here for the final stone of the third end.
Bulls already sitting there 1, so they are guaranteed a point here, and
Looking for their extra.
yeah.
First end, Loki? I don't know. Yeah.
I think it's pretty similar, yeah.
Yeah. Hair slower. Yeah. Okay. I like it. Sneak it.
Both sweepers there think the path is running nice, so Emily should be able to throw what she thinks is just nice draw weight. Shouldn't need to change too much.
I think they've played this path lots before, so it's just a matter of a little wider than they've been playing. So
It's okay though. We've seen rocks curl back here, so this is just all about the weight right now.
Make sure by the red.
gotta
Make sure by the red.
catch the break a little bit here. All they need is a 4 foot. So
Looks pretty close. It's just got to settle down. Oh, and just a fraction heavy there. This could be real close.
I think so close. What a brilliant shot by.
Yeah. You could not have got any closer to that red. So really well managed and communicated.
Unfortunately, I think she just slipped a little deep here.
I don't know. I think it could be the 2.
It's a very, very, very good attempt.
Yeah. Well
Very
managed
well.
by the sweepers
and
and communicated.
well played.
They knew it was a little bit heavy, so they had to get a little cute to that red, and we will
Good brush.
see another measure.
Yeah, no. That's fair. Good brush there. No, I get that.
Either way, really good attempt.
All right, Michael. So you believe it is red.
I think it's red.
I believe it is yellow. What is on the line?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that is no fun.
Absolutely.
Zach thinks it's red too.
Really?
Oh, well, I guess time will tell.
The rain's gonna be off. I'm glad we got a draw in finally. I think that's big on a good path, right?
And it is red.
That was very, very much red.
It was
there.
close. It was very, very,
Very close.
very close shot.
That-
Very well played.
Yeah,
Very well played end.
very well played end by
By
both
both
teams. Yeah, a lot of made shots there, and Josh came up a couple millimeters light there.
Yeah, one scoring your one there, not a big deal. Lots of game left, so
Yeah, we'll see one.
Yeah.
Okay, room right now. Want to be here. Running well.
Go, curl it, curl, 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 curl.
Right here. Curling watch now.
Oh.
Yeah, just to the center line. Yep. Good brush. 17-3.
Line's
A little
good.
down.
Line's good. Line's good. Top 8. Room. Just here. 14. That's okay. 14. Okay.
welcome back to the Okotoks Curling Club fourth in action of the
Room.
XL Cup.
Wide line. T-line. Running. Back 8. Back 4.
Team DeSchiffart
Roll to
has
right.
got the hammer
start
back
your
after forcing
Yeah, curl
Team
here.
Bulls to play that wide draw.
Curl.
Yeah, so far looking like a pretty good end.
Whoa,
Unfortunately,
overcurling.
DeSchiffart's first slid just
I don't think
deep
you have it.
behind the tee line, and so will this
You're good.
draw, but not a bad spot.
Yeah, it was gave Bulls the opportunity to draw around their center here, and now that back 4, it's actually a good spot for DeSchiffart to make this this freeze.
And we have just been told by our camera operator to
Line's
ask the
full.
viewers if they have any questions
look.
related
Felt
to the
good.
game
Whoa.
or anything.
Room.
Lots of room.
Lots
So
of room.
please let us know
Lots
if you have
of
any
room.
questions and put them in the chat.
Big curl. Curl. Distance then. Distance.
Hard, Emma.
Hard, Emma.
So it
Okay,
looks like it's just going
16-3.
to
Okay.
be left a little
That's okay.
short here.
Yeah, it's a bit of an unfortunate one, giving Bulls the chance to throw the same path and the same shot twice. So they could really capitalize here by putting it just top 8 and forcing the play a bit here.
Yeah, no, the steal is definitely in play here. Get a couple behind the center guards.
Yeah, I think the steal is in play any end in junior curling. You can see the odd miss or two. There's not a whole lot of Brendan Botchers or Kevin Cooey's playing out here yet, but could see them in the future.
So it looks like it's just running a little bit here. It's going to catch that break point. It looks like it is now.
Yeah, just went a bit for a line there. Then this rock does look like it's going to slide behind T, and bit of an
14-1.
unfortunate miss there. But
This gives DeSchiffart the opportunity to make a play.
Feel? Okay.
Is there a double,
Just the
Emma?
one.
I can see all of it and more.
Oh.
Whoa.
Clean. Clean. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. Clean. Clean.
Roll.
Good. Good.
Like that call there by DeSchiffart to just peel the center guard and try and open it up a bit better so they can get out of the end if they need to.
Bull's gonna put the pressure on here and sink one here. If she gets one, sits 3. DeSchiffart will have to chase.
Okay, close for line.
Good. Good.
Okay, running. Close. Where's really curling now? Hard, straight.
Seeing a big sweep here just
Hard
for
line,
line.
hard line.
Trying not to
Oh,
crash
line's good.
on that red
Okay,
guard.
line's
And
fine, line's fine.
line seems
Right
to be
here,
really
right
good.
here.
And,
Right
just,
here, Mara.
Now they're going
now
to try and drag it as
Mara,
far
go,
as they
go, go.
can now. Try and get third shot.
Good brush.
And I think they do
15-5.
just that.
Good
So
shot.
it does look like yellow is shooting the 3 in very nice spots here.
Yeah, just has to play the
You
run
hit it.
pick.
You can maybe get them.
Yeah, just trying to clear
Yeah,
some,
like
clear the front, and if you
playing the
hit it perfectly, you might catch the ones at the
Okay.
back and clear some granite.
Oh, close. Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard.
Big brush here. What a
Oh,
shot.
shoot.
Oh,
I just stopped that with my foot. That one.
and
I
DeSchiffart,
think it was going out, but I
unfortunately,
don't know, you
just
never watched.
stopped that rock
Do you guys
with.
see that?
I think it was.
It definitely hit
Very
it.
nice
I think
shot.
it was going at least back here.
I find it pretty like
Very
yeah.
nice shot by
Okay.
DeSchiffart
I don't
though
know.
to
Sorry.
hold
I'm sorry. I
the,
know. I'm so good. I don't know.
hold the
I'm
rock
sorry.
that they ran.
Yeah.
that?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you gotta choose where to put it. So
Yeah.
Hey, great
I'm
shot.
sorry.
No, it's okay. It happens.
Both teams very apologetic there. You never
On the set, this one
never
here.
want to have
Yeah,
to be in that
that was really
situation,
close.
but unfortunately that
this one
rock
now?
did come to a
Bumper?
stop against her foot, so it'll be Emily where gets to
Yeah,
decide
his
where
foot
she
stopped. I
believes
think
that
it
rock
might
would have stopped.
I don't know how.
So they elect to leave it fullback 12.
I didn't see. I don't know. You had enough weight to probably.
Hit and roll here. If she gets behind the guard, it's pretty. Steal still in play here.
Yeah,
But that shot by DeSchiffart actually
yeah, really nice double run there.
really opens it up.
Hard. Hard. Go hard all the way.
Got to hold the
Hard,
line
hard,
here.
keep going.
Keep the nice roll in play.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Good
Bit of a fortunate tick double there. They'll push that red not quite out of the house, but full 12, and they'll sit the 2.
I like it again. Okay.
Same weight's good. You got it.
Oh. Yep. Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Good. Really good. It doesn't even matter now.
very nice shot there.
Yeah, really nice pair of run backs. You know, those are really hard shots to make that accurately.
Your last
especially
was
back-to-back,
10-5.
so
Same weight.
great throws there.
Still the force now. I think Bulls is kind of switching into the force mode now. If they can make this hit and roll and sit 2,
Yeah, I mean, pressure is definitely still on DeSchiffart as
force is definitely
Bulls
on.
will probably beeline the 2 here.
Queen. Queen. 10. Queen. Queen. Yeah. Hard over. Sorry.
Just
I don't think it's
nose.
a double.
Little roll, maybe. Well, I kind of like nose.
Or we roll to the outside.
Team DeSchiffart here just electing to hit this rock, but talking
Okay,
as
you
a
got it.
team about where they'd like to hit it and where
Yeah.
they'd like to roll. Emma prefers to hit it on the nose and keep it open and a bit simpler.
10. Queen.
good. Good throw.
While we wait for the other team to call their shot here, big
Scumper.
shout out this weekend to the Okotoks curling rink and all the
should run
staff
pretty
here,
decent
especially
here.
the head ice makers, Mike Libis and Peter
Yeah.
Keenan, who is
Scumper.
your father. I hear he's been running the ice here for a bit with Mike, and
Yeah.
definitely making some great ice this weekend.
Yeah, it was good.
That's not clean.
Uh,
are you
Team
playing?
Bull's gonna play the hit and stick and just try to
Run
stay shot 2 for the rest of the end and have to force DeSchiffart to take their 1.
Air wide, wide. Yep. Yeah, hard, go. Go. Yep. Hard. On the roll.
Nice little roll behind. Oh, and it just overrolls a little bit. Could see DeSchiffart decide to play the draw now.
Yeah,
Try and get their
Okay,
2.
Well,
yeah, the 2 is back into play if they can make a nice draw
Draw?
here, but definitely got to be precise
Yeah.
with this
okay,
shot.
top 4. Okay, top 4.
Keep. You got it. Like 15.
Okay.
Down. 4.
Yep. Yep.
So when you wanna, this is a very precise shot here. You wanna be right on the mark.
Yeah. See that super switching back and forth from straight and curl. You're going to see third jump in there and try and help it.
Okay, whoa,
Looks like it'll be a little light here.
Whoa.
That's okay.
Rock will just be a little light, leaving Bulls still shot 2 behind the tee line. And
What do you think, Phil?
And I'll give her the opportunity to either to play the top 4 here. Even
yeah, likely to
Grab a
see
bit of the
draw
button.
on the wide side, try and sit the
It's funny
3
I just
and
called that for
put
myself.
all the pressure on.
I think here. It should.
DeSchiffart
This side I
to
think
take her
still
last.
finishes a bit better.
That was yours,
All right,
wasn't
let's
it?
get
The number 2. Oh, and curly, yeah. I think.
All right, top 4. Yeah, that's when I threw in my. That was 14-3. Okay. Okay.
Just a hair left.
Okay.
Good discussion there in the hack about the speed of which the sweepers would like Emma to throw this rock. They think the path is good, so she's going to like to throw just a little bit less than we saw her draw in the third end.
See? Close line.
Yeah, she played this path in the third end. Obviously going the other way. She ended up a little back 4, so
Hard left.
Just a big sweep here for a line as this rock is curling a bit earlier than they wished. And it'll rub off that guard. Bit of an unfortunate miss there. Might have just opened up the double for a deuce for DeSchiffart.
be 3. There's a back counter.
Oh, I could not see. DeSchiffart team coach was in my view.
No.
Double's not too.
This
You just need
side's-
to. You
this
can even
side's
just
gonna be
nose
a
it
little
with
bit more. Yeah.
a little more weight.
Yeah. Yeah, ideally you get that inside, just inside a nose, but it's lying in a pretty good spot that should be there.
You got.
Okay.
You got it.
We like 10.
Yep, I like it.
Bit of an unfortunate miss
Yeah,
there
I
by
like
Emma
10.
racking on that guard.
You got it.
And here it is, the last stone, fourth end. And opportunity for three here.
Close.
Yeah, it could be a big
10 down.
shot
Should
here.
break the game open a little bit.
It's got a curl. Looks like it's hanging out there.
Try to get it over the top.
That's okay.
And she'll stuff it and only get her one. Bit of a break there for Team Bulls as they're able to keep DeSchiffart to the one. So they'll go to their fourth end break, and while they go to their fourth end break, we'll do a bit of a
That's a hard
score
double, too.
update around the
Okay.
ring.
That's okay.
That's fine. That's better than
Richards
going over
is
to top one.
currently,
Yeah.
they got a big
Yeah.
steal of 2 in the third end, so they are up 5-0
Yeah.
after
Looks
3.
like they want fourth and break.
And Davies is
haven't been down this path yet. Okay, room. Now. Guys. Keep going, Mare. Hard. Hard, guys. Keep going. Keep going. You can take it.
Three. Yep. Yep. Oh, little up. Up.
Okay, you got room. Curl if you can. Curl. Curl.
No, line's fine.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
Close.
Whoa.
Curl. Curl.
Whoa.
Curl. Curl.
Yep. Yep.
Good. Sorry. Biting center. Okay.
It's top 4, top 8. Okay, you got it.
Top 8. Top 4. Top 4.
Right here, guys. Right here. Hard, you guys. Hard, Mare. Go hard. Hard. Get it tight. Hard. Really good brush, guys.
Sure.
Okay, I'll just be peeling on Gabby.
Okay.
I mean, that's tight, but you're not going to get buried. But that's fine. I like this way.
Sure. Okay, I'll throw a little more. Yeah. Felt
Line's
close.
close.
Felt close. Stay close.
Welcome back after the
yeah,
fourth end
wings,
break here.
Yes.
We're back at the XL Cup.
Yes.
3-1 DeSchiffart
you're by,
after
you're by.
being an unfortunate miss for their chance at 3. Here now we're into the 5th end.
Okay.
And just a roll off there. It gives Bulls the opportunity for a little hit and roll. They're going to like to play behind the center.
Yeah.
They can hear it. Coming up in the 6th end, we'll have an interview with Jason Ginter, who is running the event here from Curling Alberta.
No, we're just rolling that. That's good.
Run back attempt there by Gabby Brissett turns into just the peel, but not a bad shot
That's
there.
a pretty good result for them. Peel here. I think you
Okay, you got it. It's
you play for your
I've done
deuce,
this
but
side of
if you
the
don't
truck
get it,
more than you do
I think you
Got to
I think
bail
go for the
early here,
blank,
especially
yeah.
being down the 2. You know, you'd never want to go for it a little too hard this early in the game and give up a steal. So they're going to play it pretty safe, pretty cautious. If they have an opportunity for the 2, that's great. If not, they'll be satisfied with their 1 point.
even the opportunity for a blank is not a bad idea.
That's okay.
Okay.
Looking to play the double peel here, just trying to keep it clean. Still early in the end here.
Whoa. Off.
just fallen off there.
Oh my god.
Seems to promote their stone into the house, but leaves that center guard up for DeSchiffart here.
You got it.
Wait up! Oh! Curl! Okay.
A little mistake there from the DeSchiffart team, actually peeling their guard out. Their goal this end is probably to force.
Don't take that.
Even the steal's good, and getting rid of their guard's not helping there. I think there's a double here for Bowles. Even if they don't make the double, the hit and roll on top is still a pretty good result.
Yeah, I think Bulls will just be happy here to eliminate some red rocks and get their yellows into good positioning to maybe set up the deuce if they're able to. So, big shot here. I think both teams are really reading the ice well this game, so should see a nice shot here.
And just rolls over the
Just
top.
rolls over the top, yeah. Bit of an unfortunate one, but they still have that one top 12 piece buried, which DeSchiffart will decide to try and chase and eliminate to get the force back on the table.
The DeSchiffart team has won their fair share of events this season on tour, most recently winning Sherwood Park last weekend.
Yeah, they have definitely been one of the teams to beat and have been looking very solid for the season. So you can definitely tell they're a very dedicated team. Spent lots of time practicing, and their fourth player, Morgan DeSchiffart, is actually away competing with her college team this weekend. She's not able to compete at this weekend.
Yep, right over. Go.
That's good.
Okay, that's
Really
good.
nice hit and roll there made.
Well played shot. Do you ever
Yeah.
draw around the corner?
Good
I'll
draw,
get you two.
Yeah, I don't mind drawing behind the corner, but I think I'd rather play the hit and roll over there to eliminate a red and get nice rock positioning. That way
Yeah.
you have the ability to bail,
Yeah,
get your one.
Keep the blank. The blank is almost in play. if
Yeah,
you
the
play
blank's
this.
almost open play, and if you get a couple lucky breaks, you might be able to set up a deuce and avoid the steal. Big sweep here for Luck. Gotta hold it.
Gotta go.
Really gotta hold it to keep their shooter in play.
Good brush, Mara.
But just over curl a touch, and just Emma will be able to sweep that yellow out of the rings and leave just the one red. Now red has the decision. They can either try and protect that red, or they might
Got a
even
9.
try and put the pressure here on
Oh, but
Team Bulls.
this is good.
There we can see in the
If I need to
background those
open
two
eyes
Excel
up too,
cups,
or-
which teams are here are competing for.
On my second one, I was like, I need less, but then I was like, I don't mind peeling. Or
I don't hate the draw.
yeah, you just don't want to leave a hit and roll.
Yeah.
So Michael, if you're out there,
I
you're playing
feel
your
we're
game. What are you inclined to play
If
here?
I draw, we might force, but we might also give up 2.
You know what? I'm thinking I would
Whatever you want.
just play the draw.
I kind of like the draw.
I play the draw. I mean,
Okay, I'll
you
make
give
it.
up
I like.
the blank's not
Yeah.
bad. You're up 2 right now. Yeah, I mean, they have the opportunity to maybe. Like, honestly, giving up a 1 or 2 here isn't bad. I like to play this
I
draw.
mean, like just fight
Yeah,
for
I agree.
full
I think
depth.
I would try and play
Okay,
the draw
yeah.
and just top 8,
Go to 15.
quarter
You
to
got it.
half buried, so you can still promote that
It
rock
seems like
if
a lot of ice.
necessary.
I think so.
Well, if I'm
But-
Team
Can
DeSchiffart,
add
I
less?
think I want to switch the hammer so I can get it in 6.
That'll be good.
Yeah, I would agree.
You got it.
So
Having
I
hammer in the even
think
ends
the
is big.
force here is huge. So
Yeah,
You want to make this right. You don't want to leave a hit and roll. End of the day, you give up 2. It's not a big deal. You have hammer and 6 tied. It's a good position to be in.
Down!
Yep.
3! Yep.
Goals.
Super calling it a bit light there, so really gonna push this sweep here. And
3!
we'll see the third.
Bulls also looking though for the blank would be beneficial for them.
Yep, yeah.
They'd
Both
wanna-
able to retain the hammer in 6.
They'd
and
want to
down
take
to
hammer
2.
into 6.
Park, you got it. Go, 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 go.
Very well
That's
swept.
Yep, very well swept, coast to coast, out of hand, just to get that top 12 half buried. So
That's
really
okay,
nice
that
rock
works.
positioning there.
Sit here down.
Get right here.
I think I should stop standing here when you clean the mats.
Right there. Right there, I guess.
Yeah. They took more than
Do you
that.
like the oh. Okay.
This was edge of 4, wasn't it?
Whoa. Do you think we just hit and roll? The ice, not enough.
It just took mid 4 and ended up there. So if we're going
See another
around
coach's
from
interaction here.
mid to edge.
Sounds good.
New variation of that rule. Both teams have 2 interactions with their coach per half. And you are unable to bank those times. So it's
just
really
more ice, yeah.
really a skill here,
foot more.
being able to know when
foot
to
more.
use those interactions and when to save them.
Way better than it used to be, let me tell you.
Yeah, the old rule of one
One
per
per
team
end.
per
Speed here
end
the same?
was leading to some pretty long
Okay.
games.
Yeah, there used to be some teams out there that would use an interaction per end. The game would take a long time. So
Yeah,
I like
Yep.
this. 2 per half is good. I mean,
Yeah.
and it allows for some more strategic interaction
Up,
calls.
down.
yeah, I agree. No, I never enjoy a
Slow
game that
down.
goes over 3 hours, but we were seeing a couple of them last
Girl, when
year,
you
so
can.
definitely a good rule change made there.
It's a pretty precise shot here. You want to be buried in a good spot. Don't want to leave a freeze.
Yeah, I mean, they're just sweeping for line here. It's got to go.
Looks like it's
And
just
a little light, but they'll get second shot out of it. So
I like 10.
DeSchiffart here able to put a lot of pressure on Bulls if they're able to eliminate this yellow and roll their shooter over to a nice spot.
yeah,
Everyone,
the
just a
force is
little
definitely
roll.
on now.
Keep. Sounds good.
Outwards
Yeah. You got it.
with 10 here.
It's good for DeSchiffart to switch the hammer
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
make the
we've
shot.
seen Emma make a lot of these, so it should be nice throw here with a nice 10 weight, and should just see it clean the whole way.
10. Go. Go.
Bit of a curl for sweep here,
Roll. Roll. Good throw.
and a nice shot there by Emma again. So she will lie 3 in the house, forcing Emily to draw full 4 for her 1.
That was really good. Good
Okay,
throw.
that's good. Good sweep. Yeah, good. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. Oh. That was, ooh.
And it seems like it has just stopped in time.
Yeah, nice clutch there, draw by Emily to secure the 1 for her team, only putting her down 1, playing 6 without.
Yeah. And we made our draw was 3. So.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be here for the 6th end action. Here
Yeah, and at the start of the 6th end, we'll have a
Yeah, that was really good.
fun interview with Jason Ginter, the Curling Alberta representative for the event.
Yeah.
We'll be right back with that.
But we want to score. Even
Yeah.
one's okay, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to throw center. I like coming around it.
Yeah.
If we get a perfect top 4, and depending what
then we might be able to come to the wing.
Just to
Okay,
keep that
yeah.
center unclogged.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
like
maybe
that.
it'll just keep them focused over here.
Yeah.
And if they play the center, we can open that up, but we still have that one.
Yeah.
Let's not throw another one.
Okay.
I like that. Let's do it. Let's go. Get that one. First one perfect.
So proud of my run back.
I know, same with me.
All right, so just before we get to our interview here, we have our first final in the books on sheet 4. Burton ended up stealing a 6-ender in 5 to put the score up to 12-2, and Dirksen from Saskatchewan has elected to shake. And I would now like to welcome Jason Ginter behind the computers here for a quick little interview. So, hey Jason, how are you today?
Good, good. Yeah, thanks for having me on here, Kai.
There was like one. And
That's our pleasure. We always like to get some fun interviews here for the viewers. So, just a few questions here. So, first one is, how long have you been involved with the Excel Cup with Curling Alberta?
Yeah, when I first started with Curling Alberta, it was one of my roles to take on this championship, and that would have been back in 2020, I believe, the 2020-21 season. The first time that I was involved in the Excel Cup, we actually hosted it at the Ellerslie Curling Club.
8 foot.
We had
I like hit and roll.
some experiences, challenges through COVID, and we were able to run it there. I think the year after I had initially began with Curling Alberta, but yeah, super excited to still host this championship now. It's our second year in a row here in Okotoks, and I foresee us staying here for the next few years as well. Yeah, super excited to see all these top teams here and in the same place competing for a lot of points on the tour and some money at the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, this event has become quite prestigious as it is an invitational event, so it's definitely high standing. And what do you think the event does for the development of these junior curlers as we see it become more of a prestigious event?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, just being able to see some teams from outside of our province, the teams from BC and the teams from Saskatchewan, I think is a pretty crucial piece to this championship, because this isn't something that these teams do a lot of, is travel out of province. So being able to play a team like Team Bulls here, with we see in our feature sheet, Team Dirksen, who had qualified for the semifinals on the men's side. We've had some champions from out of province in the past too. So, you know, a lot of these teams, they don't ever get to play anyone out of province if they don't ever get to a national level. So it's nice for us to see some teams outside and for us to have that development point. And I think mainly the tour as a whole is just important for the development of the teams here in Alberta, because we get to compete and measure ourselves against what we see as the best in our province. And thankful to, thank you to all of our hosts on the Alberta Curling Tour this year. We've taken it over from the Alberta Junior Curling Tour, and so now we have men's, women's, mixed doubles, U20, U18, and U15 categories.
Quite the docket there.
Yeah, so very, very thankful to all of our hosts of just to put their hand up and host a lot of very successful events we've had on tour. Yeah.
My bad. Oh.
And you as a men's curler, well, what do you find the biggest differences between? Because like as you can see, there's some really great curling there, and like I don't find there's much of a difference right now between some of the top junior teams and maybe some of the men's tour teams. So what do you see as the next step for these junior curlers?
I really enjoy watching some of these junior teams play up into the men's events, and just to see kind of how they measure up against those men's teams, because I think the main difference you'd see is maybe some consistency. You know, you have less off ends, less off games at the men's level. You can't afford to miss as much, and so if the teams see that and maybe they choose or they see the difference and they want to up the standard of play themselves, I think that's a pretty important piece for them. Yeah, I think mainly when I jumped into men's, it was pretty easy to see that you can't get away with mediocrity out there. Yeah. So and everybody, if you wanna improve, I think you'd see back in
Wow, I love heels.
2019, I believe, 2020 perhaps. You noticed there was a men's champion from the junior ranks that decided to forego his last year of juniors just because he wanted to get a leg up on men's play, and now you see him in the Grand Slams.
Yeah, it's quite interesting seeing the path teams and players choose to take to get a leg up or advance their careers. And you yourself, you've had some success out of BC in winning a provincial championship and going to the Briar. And what would you take from your experiences and give, like, what advice would you give to any junior curling looking to seek a potential provincial championship in men's or women's?
Yeah, that's a good question, Kai. I think it's easy to just say you need to just keep striving to be better every day, but you know, practice habits and you know, just basically just trying to continue to get better and have that discipline to keep practicing and training every day is really important once you get into men's. Oftentimes you have coaches that push you through juniors, and you might not have the same level of support at men's or women's, but it's important for you to have self-discipline. You know, you might have to find a way to move on a team that's out of province, such as I did, and I had to learn how to practice on my own. But I'd like to see more teams stick together and practice as a team. I think that's really important for any team to, you know, improve their team dynamics, to see each other practicing every day. I think that you'll see some more teams within Canada, within our province. You started to see how the makeups of some of the teams have changed from having just a bunch of players from all over to, you know, like a team Botcher or a team Dunstone that seems to have the majority of their lineup in one city. Being able to practice all the time together is a pretty important piece. So juniors, if you're watching, you know, you have a pretty unique opportunity if you're all in the same place to keep practicing and training every day together. So keep that up. And you know, when I grew up in Dawson Creek, we formed a team of 4 players out of Dawson Creek, BC. And one of the players was really new. We just liked him as a person, and we said, coaches, let's turn this guy into a curler. And that's what we did, and we ended up having some success at that level. But yeah, it's really important to just continue your growth as you make your way into the men's and women's ranks.
Yeah, I think we've seen a lot of growth and development for the curlers in like skill and strategy wise, and I think we've also seen a lot of teams who are sticking together for multiple years develop as a team and start to gel together really nicely. So what are some strategies and goals you guys have as a team to really solidify that gel as a team on and off the ice?
Yeah, well, our team's quite different than you know, some others where we have 3 different locations for our players, you know, with our skip being in Regina and I being in Edmonton, and we have the core of our team in Victoria. So we have taken advantage of some Zoom calls, making sure that we work with our coach, Brian Mickey from Vancouver, to just guide us through, you know, conversations like strategy, team dynamics conversations like what do you want to hear in the hack, what's your weight units, you know, what are your strengths and weaknesses, how do you want to practice every day, and then just having those ongoing conversations throughout the season. Season can be pretty long, especially if you're competing on a lot of the weekends. So it's important to just keep, you know, finding ways to get better as a team.
Yeah, it's a really good take on it. And before we wrap up here, one final question. I know we're seeing some great semifinals here, but obviously there's half the teams who didn't make it to Championship Sunday. What would you say to those teams who may be going through had a rough weekend or struggling to bounce back from a loss? Like, what advice would you give to them?
Well, I have a lot of experience with that, Kai. Yeah, this year we've had our fair share of you know, Sundays where we've been sitting on the sidelines. But obviously, you want to keep that drive to continue to get better. But know that this is a pretty strong field here, and all the top teams have made their way into this championship. So just being here is a pretty big accomplishment. You know, teams had qualified to earn their right here on the tour. So obviously, your team is strong enough to get there, and there still are some provincial championships to peak for. So maybe just sit down with your coach, find ways to maybe turn one of those losses into a win, and you know, it's pretty. We've had a lot of close games this week, and you know, the LSD kind of came into play this week, and yeah, that would be one area I think a lot of teams can improve, is just trying to find a way to put that rock on the button in the pregame practice, because as we've seen all across the board in the national events and our Grand Slam events and events like this one, that LSD is almost as good as another win. So.
Yeah. I think Curling Alberta and Curling Canada have done a really good job of impressing upon how important that LSD is, and it is becoming a very important key factor for all 4 players in the team to be able to do. definitely agree with that. So, but
Yeah, that's one thing that Curling Alberta has made the move to. We used to have tiebreaker games. You couldn't be eliminated as long as you were tied for the last playoff spot. And this year we have elected to align with Curling Canada in that we eliminate based on head-to-head record or last stone draw. We no longer have tiebreaker games. So keep practicing that pregame practice and putting that last rock on the button. And know your format, I guess, with whether you have 2 last stone draws, whether you have to throw on the same side of the sheet or 2 different sides of the sheet. Coaches just keep practicing those different formats.
We'll probably touch this in a little bit.
All right. Well, thank you for this quick little interview, and we'll get back to our feature matchup between DeSchiffart and Team Bulls.
You mind if I stay on here for
go for
the rest of the end?
Yeah, we'll get your commentating going for a little bit.
Sure. Yeah. I was just gonna say this game I think is one of the premier matchups of the week. Both of these teams have been playing extremely well with their 4-0 records.
Yep.
This one we're happy to feature on our stream sheet.
Yeah, it's always fun to get a semifinal between 2 undefeated teams. You're almost guaranteed a good game. So it's been quite back and forth. You've seen a lot of great throws and a couple key misses along the way, but both teams have seemed to bounce back from those and put together some great throws. So
this is Team DeSchiffart's
10 down.
5th U20 final, I believe.
Yes,
They've won their first, or 3 of their first 4.
Yep.
Yeah, going
they've
for
been
one more.
Quite the roll this year on the Alberta Tour.
I guess they haven't made the final, so the fifth qualification so far. Yeah.
That's all right.
Not a bad shot there. Move some rocks around. Bulls still shot 1 on the tee.
That works. That's not bad.
Maybe we could play. Should be like here.
Kai, how have you found your experience being a player here at the XL Cup?
Do you ever do
Well, I've been lucky enough to play this event 3 years in a row now, and had some success last year, actually winning the event. What a weekend that one was.
if we're going
It's
for, like,
just
the
always been a great
steal,
event. We always know going into this event that we have to put like 5 to 6 great games together as every team in this field can win it. So definitely
Yeah, and I guess they have
an
to
event
draw
where
here.
you have to go in with an open mind and be ready
True, but I get
for
what they're saying,
some
like
tough
that at least
games
they
and
have
some
a
tough
ton of shots.
breaks. But this weekend we were on the
I
wrong
guess
side
I
of a
missed
couple
the
inches,
ball
going
this
2 and 2,
year
and like you said in your interview, that the LSD is very important. Our team had one mediocre
like if we put it
LSD
here-
that determined us from playoffs, so we
Yeah, like
we
same
got
thing.
eliminated a little bit early based on our LSD, which
Do you like that?
happens. But no, it's been
Yeah?
always been a great event for us, and we always
Okay.
love being able to qualify for this event and come compete against the top teams in the province.
Okay.
So
If
yeah,
we're, like,
no, one of my favorite
Like,
events
would
of
you
the
wanna
year,
be
I'd
right
say.
frozen? Because we just don't want to leave them like an easy double if we're like, you know.
Now, Jason, if you're yellow here,
Okay.
what are you inclined to throw? You are down 1 playing
my stuff?
6. You're probably going for the steal here.
Like
So
here.
what is your best option here?
I like what Emily's thinking here is trying to just come
That's good on
around
this side
and
anyway, I guess.
put this rock in a place that might set up a
No.
steal.
What do you guys?
You kind of have to just
Like-
explore kind of what your strategy was before the end.
Fun.
So we listen into Mara
same here
Harris
though.
here.
Like if I leave them a run, like if I leave them a nose run, like if I under curl. Like we're not getting a ton of curl here.
Open 3.
Do you leave them?
Like, leave it double, it's 3.
Seen a lot of discussion on this shot here. I think really important to get all 4 players on the same page and be able to be as precise as you can with this rock.
Yeah.
Like, just
This will be a big,
Yeah,
big
I like
team
that. I
shot
like on the
coming
edge.
up.
Just kind of have to evaluate.
Yeah.
If we give them 1 here,
Like right here.
we're down 2.
Here,
Are we
here.
comfortable with that
Yeah,
situation?
I'll
Or
take it.
is there a big need for the
Alright,
steal
do it,
this
man.
end? Obviously, the steal would be
Yeah,
better,
yeah.
but they're just weighing the risk.
Like a
If
foot
we are a
less.
little bit open here and
Yeah.
we give them a double, like you heard Gabby say, that it's 3, and that could be the ball game. So we'll see how confident
Even if
Emily
we're-
is here with the draw.
Yeah, I like the team discussion there. Both sweepers coming down to halfway to weigh in. So it's definitely a good team skill to have that, be able to communicate all 4 of the players and be on the same page.
Alright, let's make it.
shoot, shoot.
And that one will over curl just a touch. I think Emma will have the shot for 3.
Yeah, like half, a little more.
Sorry?
Half, a little more.
Okay. I just like.
It's interesting. They were talking about how that
Yeah,
spot
this
wasn't
spot
going to
went
curl
over
enough,
to
and they
13.
or to make the come around, and they might have just tight iced the shot for the guard. And
Yeah, we've seen that quite a few times this weekend where teams have been just a bit tight on the ice as they think the path might not curl and it ends up getting some curl. So I think it's just about trusting the ice and trust what you've seen
I
a
like
couple
that.
times and
13.
allowing your sweepers a bit of breathing room,
You got
especially on a
it.
shot like that where if you're a hair wide or whatever, you
You
can
just have to be
push it
careful
into
of that
curl
jab.
or
But
Yeah.
just guard the
Yeah,
outside
just half.
You
half
got
of
it.
it. So
Half down.
Yep.
Down.
Oh.
Down.
calling down, but looks like it may need to curl.
yeah, I mean, seeing that guard not curl, you would expect this hit to curl up a bit and
Hard, Emma, go, 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 go.
Ah.
wow, bit of an unfortunate miss there by Emma, giving up the steal of 1. So Bulls will get out of that end with a bit of a lucky break there.
That's okay.
Well, before I leave here, Kai, I just wanted to thank you and Michael for jumping on the stream today,
okay.
and all of our commentators we've had over the week. Roland Robinson, James Balance, and Mike Libis, who's been able to do it all. Big thank you to Mike and his ice-making crew here in Okotoks. Mike does a fantastic job here, and another top-notch event here at the XL Cup. So can't
Yeah.
thank Mike enough for all he does for curling in Alberta and the area with all of his clubs that he runs around here with the ice making. So
Yeah,
big
and
thank you to Mike.
And as a player and a commentator, I thank you for your time in hosting this event and putting a lot of time and energy. I know you've been at this rink for countless hours this weekend, and it's much appreciated from the juniors having in like all the energy put into this event to make it as prestigious as it is. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Kai, and thanks for having me on the broadcast.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. It's yours. Is this your 1?
No, this is your 8.
Okay. Do you like here? I'll do there. Good 3 more. All right, you got it.
Nice.
3,
Room right now.
2, 3, 2,
Starting to curl.
2, 2.
Just a 2. Higher. We're just line's good. Line. Make sure it's on the center. Yep. Go.
We're not on the center line. Okay. Line's close.
Called touch up.
Okay, you can curl.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, line's good. Line's good. Right here.
Yep.
Right here.
Hard, Emma.
Yep, hard, Emma.
Hard.
Okay, right here. Whoa.
Yep.
Good. 14-5.
Bit of an unfortunate end to end 6 for DeSchiffart there, but I'm sure we'll see them bounce right back and be able to put some pressure on Bulls now. Got a pretty good setup. There's a center guard for Bulls, and DeSchiffart just put their first rock full 8 buried. So some good shots there. And welcome back, Michael, to the broadcasting. Thank you.
More rotation. It's gonna go down. Line's close.
See?
Stay close to line. Yeah. Yep, line. Yep, line. Good brush, good brush. 14-8. Really good weight, Mara.
Big 10 or
shot
board.
there.
They're going to open side or not?
Yeah, I
I like
like
the
that.
rolling
Hey,
open.
Yeah, some discussion there about where to roll, and I think if you roll to the open side, you're spreading your rocks apart, making it a bit harder for bulls to get at them, and might be able to set up a deuce here. So
Yep.
I like this call here.
Yep. Yes. Yep. Oh. Yep. Yes. Yep. Oh.
A big sweep here.
Sorry.
Oh, bit of a misread there on the line.
Sorry.
And
She was 9-2.
rolling that shooter out.
That's okay.
Just a little heavy.
Yeah, bit of a strong throw there.
Sorry. That's okay.
Okay, line's better.
Bulls trying to replace that rock that DeSchiffart took
Line's
out.
good.
Maybe make it a bit better here and get a corner
Starting to curl.
freeze potentially.
Curling now.
Looks like
Right here.
be running a bit wide. Gonna
Curling
go
lots.
behind that red. It's coming in nice.
Whoa.
Go, 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 go. Great shot, Gabby. Really
really,
good.
shot.
really nice shot
Wasn't it?
there. Sneaking by that red and getting half buried. So
Okay, yeah, I like that.
DeSchiffart calling for just a single peel, open things up.
Yep.
Yep. Yes! Whoa, go the other way! Whoa!
Whoa. We're nosing it. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Bit of a lucky break there, hitting close to nose on the guard, but
Yep.
picking out the one Bulls was able to bury behind. So playing the
Like
freeze
this
now.
hack.
Playing a hack later just to remove that rock and sit top house. Michael, as a second, you throw a lot of peels. What is the most important thing to remember when throwing a peel like that?
Nothing. You don't really think about it.
Yeah.
Well, we all have our strategies, and you seem to make that work. So
If you don't think about it, you probably won't miss it.
I like it.
Really good brush.
Well, actually, I mean,
Good 12-6.
if you just
Pretty
think
close.
about
What do you like?
not the rock
Peel.
and the broom, you're probably making the shot.
I like
Yeah, I
that.
like
Think
Or
about the
if you think about the outcome of the shot, you're probably not making the shot. So just honestly,
you got
you're
it.
just throwing it at the broom.
I like that. Think about the process and at the broom at the right weight versus making the peel.
Clean. Yep. Yes.
Not too often you see a team peeling out their own.
I got it.
They're looking at
sorry.
the blank
Okay.
here, I think.
Yeah, I think
okay.
they're trying to go for hammer in the coming home end in the 8. But won't quite roll out, so they'll leave corner guard. Emily will remove
all right.
this red and try and roll
all good.
under that guard that they left up. So still able to put the pressure on. They can make this nicely, but
I do not like how loud those booms are. I know.
Okay, room. Little wide.
10-5.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
a bit wide there. We've seen a couple hits run wide this game and
You got
just
10-6.
not quite hitting where they'd like, but not a bad roll rolling all the way to the other side.
Yeah, I
So,
wonder if it's just straightening out a little bit on those hits.
Yeah, it could also be the way both teams are throwing them. Both teams tend to have a bit of a positive rotation, so it just leads that rock tracking out a couple inches, so it doesn't really catch the curl and
Just clean.
tracks.
Yeah, I think they're also, a few of those were a little more little more weight than they were expecting. So
Yeah, championship Sunday. Every team played a triple header yesterday. Teams would be a little tired, you know. So I think just not quite as sharp on the weight. But both teams making the best out of every throw.
we have handshakes on sheet 1. Team Richards taking 2 in the 6th end to go up 7-2, and that will put them in the final.
Yeah, good run here by McMahon, and congratulations on making championship Sunday. But just not quite enough today to get to the final. So congrats to Team Richards, and best of luck in your next game. They will play the winner of the featured sheet in the final.
This one is still going. The blank is now in play. I think the DeSchiffart team will just hit the yellow instead of drawing behind the corner.
Yeah, got to be careful here. I mean, if you hit this and roll out, you give Bulls the opportunity to draw behind the corner, and even if you stick it, Emily might consider drawing under the guard and pushing the envelope a little bit.
On this one here.
Okay, you're good.
Big
good.
hold here,
Good. That's good. 9-5. Good sweep.
and she'll roll in a little bit. Nice shot.
Roll behind the guard.
That's okay, that's
I
good.
think Emily will have enough of it to hit it, but so Emily, I think Emily is content here with the blank, and she'll
That one was
go
good.
hard for the steal in 8.
All right, bumper, bumper. Sorry. Good call, Mac. Is that like 12? Oh. Sorry.
Nice
Good
little
Michael.
soft weight hit there, made by Emily, rolling to a new spot. So leave Emma.
Okay, you
ahead
want to
on the
roll
other side of
open?
center.
Keep. You got it.
10.
I like it.
So calling for a nice 10 weight here. She's throwing a couple of these all game, so we'll see if she's able to throw the weight here and just hit that rock.
Whoa. Curl.
Once again, those runs just running a bit wide there.
She's got a lot of weight.
Yeah, definitely looks to
Oh,
be a little
Queen.
heavier than intended.
Sorry.
But made contact and eliminated the rock, which is most important there. So Emily will
That's okay.
That's
hit
fine.
the rock,
Good sweep. You made that move.
keep it
a
in
little
play, and
straighter here.
force Emma to play a nice hit and roll out if she wants the blank.
Who's? We need more ice? Okay. It's through. Yeah? Yeah? You like this ice? All right. Let's make it.
Good discussion there between Emily and her third on ice. We've seen a lot of rocks run here and be a little bit wide and cause them to roll out. And really
For a
important to
little
keep your
longer,
shooter in play here. So tighten up the ice a little bit, tone down the weight, and they should be able to hold it for a nice hit and roll.
Yeah, let's make it.
Hey, Les.
Yeah, done?
Hard, Mara. Gotta go. Hard, you gotta go
Hard,
all
both
the way.
of you.
Hard.
Hard!
Gotta hold it for line here. Seems to be curling a bit
Hard,
early.
Mara.
Roll!
Gonna catch enough of it.
Roll!
Really nice shot there. A little soft weight roll. Not quite buried, but put in a tricky spot.
Yeah.
Blank is still there.
Yeah, I think
How
so.
much ball? Okay, I like 10.
Discussion there. We're going to see Emma throw a bit of
Okay,
a
9.
heavier weight
Keep-
here.
you
They're going
got
to
it.
go for
Weight.
9 seconds. Just to hit a piece of that rock, roll out, keep the blank, and keep the hammer
Still
coming
not a
home
lot,
with it.
so they need to
Yeah, we've seen a couple
need to
back
hit it
off
right
here
so
in
it can-
track,
so they can roll out.
yeah, definitely got to manage this rock well.
Whoa. Whoa.
Once again, having to push this for some curl.
Queen.
Nice shot there made by Emma.
The blank end taking it tied into
Oh, really?
8. DeSchiffart will retain the hammer. We'll be right back after this break.
Good shot. Yeah, you did. Good sweep, Sarah.
Good job. Good job.
Okay.
All right, guys. Eighth
One
end.
more.
One more.
Yeah.
We have hammer tie game. Okay. They're going to throw the center because they're going for the steal.
Yeah.
You like coming around?
I do.
I like it on
Okay.
the first one and then maybe wing on the second one.
Yeah.
If it's not on the center line, though, do you like a tick?
Hey, friend. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it would be nice to be one up. Steve.
Yeah. Hi. Okay, right here, right here. All you. Right here, right here. Try to get it tight. Hard, you guys. Get it on the center line. Get it on the center line. Go, Gabby, go. Hard. Really good brush, guys.
Hi,
Yep.
Cac.
I like this.
Whoa, curl.
Whoa, curl.
Wait up, curl.
Hard
Right,
curl.
Okay. Yep. Keep. Well. Okay. That's fine. She just popped that. And 11-4. That's fine.
Yeah, 6 feet.
And we welcome you back here to the 2023 XL Cup here in Okotoks. Semi-final action.
Over and off.
Yeah,
Overcurling.
seeing Bulls try and set up those nice 2 center guards,
Sit down.
crucial to make these 2 and get a piece of center so they can't take them over.
Yeah, you want to put these on the center line. That no-tick rule coming
18
into
tick,
effect
good
this
judge.
year.
And they'll do just that. That top one is biting. I don't know if that tight one is off the center line, so they're able to take that they choose. But I think Team DeSchiffart here electing to draw around.
With the way they're staggered, that double peel is lined up pretty well. So
Yeah. Looks like this one might be. Weight looks good, so it's all coming down to the line. Just a little bit heavy. That rock sliding to the back 4, biting back 8.
Okay, right here.
Yeah.
Giving Emily a chance to apply some pressure here if they can draw down to it and get frozen
got
to
it.
it. Even top 4, top button here is a really good spot.
Line's good. All you.
See
All
the
you
sweepers
guys.
going here for some weight. Think it could be a little light,
Hard, Mara, go hard.
but
Hard. Hard, keep going, keep
Bushers
going, keep
should
going.
be able to drag that in.
Hard, you guys,
pretty
go. Go, Mara. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Really good brush, you guys.
good. Really
good
good
spot.
brush there. Yeah, really good spot. Very
15-6.
usable.
Yep.
DeSchiffart here trying the double peel.
It's fine. This is hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
But 1 or 2.
If you get the top one, bonus would be the back. Technically, you could get all 3.
Yeah, there is the possibility of driving that second one back if you hit it right.
Whoa!
Just
Whoa! Whoa!
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it looks like this is just going to be the top one, which not a bad outcome. Opens it up, keeps it a bit cleaner.
Sorry. No, you're good. Right here.
Going to see Bulls play pretty aggressively and try and protect a lot of their stones here and keep DeSchiffart peeling them out. And
Right here. Line's good. Yeah, curl. Running wild. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Hard, curl.
Curl.
Hard. Hard.
bringing that guard in a little bit deep, but had to go for the line to get the right curl. So not a bad spot. It's,
Still play the peel.
There's a jam.
yeah, gotta be careful here where you're hitting the yellow rocks.
The double does not jam, I don't
Like
think.
you can make
so
the double. You're rolling
Yeah.
here, but then she's just drawing.
Pretty precise double though. You can't.
I kind of like that though, but does it go back on that?
Like,
Even if it picks your own on the back, at least the forefoot's open. I think you got to keep
Yeah,
the forefoot
exactly.
open.
I
if
think
you wanna
your
draw.
best
We play
option
like
is
that.
to open up paths. You always want to leave yourself an out. So I think I agree. Opening up the
Yeah.
forefoot is
and like
the move.
losing this one would be great, but
Yeah, you see Emma
so do you
there.
want to play it like
Discusses
over the
with the
top,
team. She is
and then you
okay
catch
losing
that?
that back red because it is T line or behind T line and giving
Yeah,
Bull
like-
something to freeze too. So she'd be
Yeah.
okay if all of these rocks can go.
Yeah, come look. She's just drawing, yeah. Yeah. So like you play that, it's like 3/4, maybe a hair thicker. Well,
Time.
Yeah, gonna see a coach's interaction when this is a good time for one. They can really talk about it and be precise with this next shot. So we'll listen in now.
Because that's
Does the double jam?
right.
I don't think so.
I think we have to play the double just in the house.
'Kay.
Don't try to overcomplicate it with the guard.
'Kay.
Because right now they're just gonna guard, they're gonna peel, and they're gonna tap, freeze, and then what? On their last. Right?
Wait.
So if we peel, they guard, peel, guard, they're gonna tap, right? So we need
Yeah.
to move that
Yeah.
problem rock right now.
Okay.
We have an opportunity to make that double in the house. Sure, they're gonna try to freeze again unless we can catch that one.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
her
I like
9
that.
just in case you do touch it.
Yeah.
All right, let's move that.
Okay.
So they're going to play the double.
Yeah, really good discussion there. I like the coach's
Yeah.
point to
'Kay, yeah, I
no
like
need
that.
to
I'll put the broom where
overcomplicate it
you
right
hit
now.
it.
Like I think it's really your goal right now is to just open up the front of the house. You're gonna leave Bulls a shot, but that shot is a freeze behind T line, and you will have your opportunity. So just
Yep,
play the
you
easier
got it.
shot, not to overcomplicate it, and get that double.
Yeah.
Nine down.
Close. Yep.
Line's super important on this shot.
Yeah,
Whoa.
got to be really precise of where you connect with these rocks.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good shot.
Nice shot.
Really
Nice
good.
double. This is very nice. And actually pokes that one into the back 8, so it's a little
Nice
less
roll.
useful
That's really
for
good, Emma.
freeze.
Yeah, less useful, and the roll of that top red rolling under the guard,
Yeah, right.
leaving that path open was pretty nice. Bulls now forced to try and draw under those 2 top house rocks.
Not really.
Okay, a little bit tight line.
Seen a lot of rocks.
Line's
draws
close
in this
now.
path, so
Top
it'll be
4.
good to
Right
see how
here,
the team's
close
able to
line.
manage and be
Close
precise
line.
with this rock.
Line hold. Top 4 T.
Okay, line's fine.
T. Top 4. Top 4. Top 4.
Hard!
This rock's
Really
got
curl.
got a sudden break there. The sweepers thought the weight was all there, and
Really cut. Wait.
Emily
That's okay.
Emily thought line had enough room to get by, and it
Seems
just
we got
just
really
overcurled
curled
into
like
that.
racking on that top.
You got
one.
it.
But still forces Emma to deal with it and approach this rock. So gonna see them just connect and remove it from play.
9 down.
Clean! Clean!
Curl.
Curl! Hard, Sarah. Okay.
That's okay.
That's fine. 9-5.
Just a little bit wide
all
there
good.
in the hit. Not able to save the shooter, but removes the yellow. So good outcome there. Emily calling the same shot, adjusting the ice just a little bit. Doesn't want to get too cute to that red one again. So should see a nice rock here.
Top 8.
Okay, all you, line close.
Top 12.
Room right now. All you hard.
Sweepers really got to drag this one to put it in a good spot.
Hard, guys, go. Hard, hard.
Looking heavy here.
Yeah, definitely
Good
not
brush.
heavy, but
Okay.
guards aren't
Okay.
bad here. Rocks above
Sorry.
T and in good spots are definitely usable right now for yellow. So
Good brush, guys.
be interesting to see how Emma approaches this next shot.
Do you like peeling that yellow?
Draw. We can't peel it.
Yellow. Because then even if they get one around, we can do the slash.
Play the double peel over the top.
Yeah, I don't mind what the conversation at the hack end is. They're talking about maybe peeling that top yellow because if Emily does get around, then
Like,
they
we
have
can't
an
peel that
opportunity
center
to
line
promote
one.
their top 12 red. And I think if you play
Unless-
that top peel and you get
Well,
lucky
Can you
and
peel the
catch
higher
I
one?
don't really know
that
what
tight
peel.
guard,
I mean,
it's-
I guess we
it's
peel
not a
that
bad
one.
outcome.
She draws. I have that.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Like, I mean, best, you go like that. But you never want to stuff this and leave it here, so.
Yeah, a lot of discussion here
Just
on this
straight
rock.
peel
Got to be
that
really
one. She
precise if they
draws.
do decide to try the double peel, as you don't want to
Yeah.
promote
Like,
a
we
yellow
peel
into
that
the
one.
rapes.
We
Double
peel
peel
that one,
is
she
definitely
draws.
there.
I peel
Yeah,
that
I
one.
think if you catch
She can't guard
little
both.
a thin quarter of that top
'Kay.
yellow, both the yellows
think
go
so.
pretty nicely. So
'Kay.
What are we playing? Okay, I like that. You got it.
Team DeSchiffart electing to just peel the top one and force them to play a draw round.
Yep. Yes! Hard! Hard! Roll the shooter. Roll it. Roll. Go. Out.
Good peel there.
That's good.
Able
Good.
to
Good sweep.
remove the yellow and their shooter.
Right
So
here.
not a lot of rocks to
So-
hide behind now.
Gives Bulls the opportunity to draw behind now.
Yeah, got to make a nice one here.
This is a little more than what you had. Do you think we still need more though? Combine with a little more. We've seen this earlier. I don't not.
I feel like this is a lot.
I think this should be fine.
It looks
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think if we're on it, it's not going to jump like Maris did.
Yeah, really good discussion there. Even the sweepers have a pretty good read of the ice from a curl perspective and are really reading the paths well and knowing when the rocks are going to curl. And they don't think it'll jump like Mare's draw. So should be able to hold this one nice and get a good rock.
Top it.
Top 8! Top 4!
Running.
Top 4!
Salt big. Room.
Top 4, just!
Sweeper's got to sweep this one. It's coming in nice there by the yellow.
Oh, the weight's good here. This
Yeah,
a
weight
good
is
shot.
really nice. This is a really nice draw there by Emily. Covering the pin and pretty buried.
Great brush, you guys.
Really,
Great
really
rush.
great shot by all four. Like made a nice team shot. So Emma will peel this tight guard, exposing the one on the pin.
Is it just a straight peel? Yeah.
'Kay.
9. You got it.
Big key difference here between the women's and the men's side is you can hear Emma say that her peel weight will be at 9 seconds, whereas on the men's tour, you, Michael, will likely be throwing 7 seconds at this one. But both sides able to make some pretty nice peels all weekend.
Yep.
So
Yep. Clean.
nice shot made.
Good throw.
there. Nice clean peel.
So Bulls will now have to put the guard up.
Yeah, really got to
Good
be
job.
precise with this one. Got to protect that yellow. Can afford to be a little wide here and guard the outside
Good call.
half of this one.
Okay.
I think right on the B of ATB is a perfect spot.
Okay. Sorry. But it just straight the center is fine, but I don't really want to or anything. I'd rather just straight. Okay.
Just never run. Feet less. What do you throw? A 2? 12 feet less? Two!
Got to be precise with the line and the weight.
Two!
For the blue.
1,
Running.
2! Halfway!
Halfway.
Halfway's good. That's kind of where they want it.
Just halfway.
Yeah,
High.
they're liking
high.
the weight.
It's really
so
high.
Really high. Go, Curl go, of it. Go, 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 go.
Hard! It's too late to do anything.
Pretty good
There's
rock
a-
positioning. They are guarding the outside half, so it's a tough shot here.
Yep. We don't have to stick it. We can just pick it. I like 10 here.
And we're playing the top 12 red slash to the pin. Don't need to stick around as that one back 8 can count.
Okay, 3/4 is 10. Okay, you got it.
Another precise shot here for Emma. Seen a couple hits run in this path, so it'll be interesting to see how it runs and how they manage this rock.
Yeah. Good weight choice though, just 10. Don't need to. We're not gonna fire at it.
Yeah, I like the weight choice. Brings the sweeper in a little bit more and lets them manage it a bit nicer.
10? Yep. Oh, whoa, whoa!
Really
Nice
good.
shot.
She will make the slash, so DeSchiffart will take the 1 in 8 to win.
Good game.
So we will
Good
see
game.
a DeSchiffart Richards final.
That will be played at 1:30. We'll be back on the stream for the final of the XL Cup coming up.
Yeah, what a well-played game from both sides. There's some great rocks, a few key misses along the way, but really well-played game overall. And both teams should be quite proud of their performance, making it all the way to the semifinal or final of the XL Cup. And safe travels to Team Bulls on their way home back to BC.